Good evening, campers, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. I'm Commander Exorcist, and this is another episode of what I have come to call Exploration and Chill. This is just me out in the black, this time not too far away from the bubble, but doing various exploration activities, things that I this is kind of my core gameplay for Elite Dangerous. So it always has been. I've been an explorer and photographer in this game for a long time. And so I'm going to keep doing these as long as I can. The other ones seem to be pretty popular, so that was kind of cool. Thanks for all the support and the feedback on that one. That video actually did a lot better than I expected it to. So today, we're just going to chill. I'm going to talk a little bit, kind of rant and ramble a little bit, maybe a little bit about the game, some of the stuff that's gone on, some of the stuff on the channel, and then just and talk a little bit about, kind of the game as we're playing it, some exploration tips, things like that. If you enjoy this kind of video, this is your opportunity. Click the like button on the video. Click the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed, because you get to see more stuff like this. And I think if there's the little bell icon, click that too. And leave a comment. Do you like exploration? What's your go-to activity in Elite Dangerous? Because Elite's one of those games where, if you get bored with one activity, there's all kinds of other stuff you can go do. I did exploration exclusively for years. Years. It actually surprised me. I went back recently, and it's only been a short time since I started making other content on this channel, non-exploration stuff. Before that, it's all explorations. It's all out there. It's all like discoveries and stuff. It's pretty neat. But I got bored with it at one point, so I got an alternate account, which that's what this account is. And I get to do all kinds of stuff. I got a fleet carrier. I've got, I do ground combat. Do all kinds of stuff. It's a nice planet. Cool. It's 0.17G. So we're looking, in this area, we're looking for Concha and Fritexa. Beautiful, beautiful location. So like I said, I did exploration kind of exclusively and decided to get a secondary account, which has opened up a whole other set of possibilities for my gameplay. So that's an option if you're, if you've been playing for a while and you're looking for something else to do. There's some, what is that? Oh, is that cactoide? Okay. Maybe I got it wrong. No, there's Concha down here too. So there's 7 biologic signals on this planet that we're going to be scanning. And so the content of this episode or whatever, it's a nice view of the valley that we're working in. We're just going to scan the items on this planet. So we're going to explore this planet a little bit, learn a little bit about space flowers. So this Cactoidea cortexum is 300 meters. So there's the Fritexa. We'll need to come back and scan. We need Cactoidea though. So it is 300 meters, and that is easy because over here's the next set we're gonna sample. See how recently I've been doing a lot of I like the ground combat stuff. I was never really big into the ship combat. I tried it a few times, got smoked pretty much every time that I will sit down and try to do ship combat. I've gotten better at it. Let's just say that. Learning a little bit about engineering and that kind of stuff definitely helped out. But so I didn't do much of the ship combat. But the ground stuff, I like the ground stuff. I really do. I know it got a lot of heat, and some of that's deservedly so. But the ground combat's cool because the actual the mechanics behind it, the capture the flag, is reminiscent of the Conquest sequences from Battlefield, which was what I actually came from before I played Elite Dangerous. I was huge into Battlefield. Let's see here. I don't want to go down too far. There's the Concha. Okay. So here's our last cactus. I like these cactus designs. These are cool. They actually look like cactus. Not like the weird flat plants, the lapis or whatever they're called. And that one, my friends, nets us a cool 3.6 million times 4. So that's cool. I've said it. I'll say it again. I'll say it every time I get an opportunity. This is the best way to make money. Oh, I could have just got out of my ship and walked around. Let's do these. Let's do these. This is the best way to make money. This is the absolute best way to make money in Elite Dangerous. I mean, scanning these plants. So this particular planet is right now, oh, so just got an update. 27 million credits. That's 27 base. So that means that it's going to be 100 million credits when I'm done with all 7 of the POIs in this location. So, and Eden's Gate is not far. So Eden's Gate has Vista Genomics, so it's easy just to scan a few weird space flowers and hop back up to the fleet carrier, sell, and then move on. So in between ground activities in the bubble, taking out the Titans, doing, you know, little Thargoid missions here and there, this is kind of my go-to for recharging credits and just kind of getting my exploration fix. I still do out there. My alternate account now, which used to be my primary, is the one with the Night Wish. And we still do that, but I don't do the biology thing with out there. And the reason for that, it has to do exclusively with the size of the ship. It is almost impossible to do like this kind of stuff with an Anaconda. Like, I mean, you can, but you've got to be willing to drive your SRV everywhere. You're not gonna be doing this kind of drop down and scan in an Anaconda. It's just not happening. See if there's anything else close by. Anything? Anything? Nope, nothing in walking distance. Oh, right there, over the hill. There we go. It's like alien bean plants. This is Tussock caputus. And it is... Okay, so the Concha netted us 4.5 million. And the Tussock that we just scanned, so we got to go 200 meters for the Tussock, and it is 3.4 million. Really? Oh, it's just outside of the range. Maybe I can scan one of these. So it's really cool how you'll see like the different plant POIs. They're in clusters. The clusters, when it comes to finding the different ranges, so like, all right, so I've scanned this piece. Now I need to go 200 meters to scan the next piece. Well, it's cool because it doesn't matter about the cluster. So if I go here, and let's say that I go right over here, the 200 meters is actually 200 meters. So it's not like, hey, you need to find a cluster that's 200 meters away. I can stop here in the middle of this cluster, and theoretically, this plant might be scannable, but this might be the one that's just within the range and won't let me scan it. So you don't have to worry about, you know, finding a cluster of plants or whatever that's far enough away. You just need to find an actual plant that's far enough away. So that netted us a cool 3.4 million. So that's cool. 27 million is nice for a single planet. I've seen a lot higher, but this is a cool way to get started. And I purposely waited until I found... Is this... This is for... Okay, and then we got Frutexa. So Frutexia is very, very hard to find. It can be a real pain. I purposely waited. I was kind of surprised. The other exploration and chill video did okay. This one, I mean, I can never guarantee that they're going to do okay. This one may get like 5 viewers. So if you're one of the 5 people watching this, thank you for watching. But I did it on an Ammonia World, and it was really dark. So I'm like, I got to make sure that the next one I do, you guys can actually see it. Like, this one's actually visible. We're not diving deep down into some freaking canyons and dark craters and stuff. So 150 is the range for this one. That's that spicy tussock. What's this? More of that spicy tussock. What's that over there? There we go. Frutexa. God, I love my dolphin. I love the Nightwish, love my anaconda, but there are times that I was like, oh, I wish the Nightwish was a dolphin at times, so that I could just plop it down inside some of these canyons. Hey, we're doing all right because that's the second one, and I just noticed, if you'll look down there, there's the Fungoida. So that means that 5 of the 7 that we need have just been in this canyon alone. That's crazy. So that means that just in a few minutes, we'll have made 100 million credits just from scanning the flowers. See, there's the Fungoida. I like that. I like these type of Fungoida, these like tree-looking things. They're like trees made out of sponge. I think here we go. I think here's our last Frutexa spot. Yep. Let's go down here so we can just plop down and step out. Cool. And so we just took out Titan Thor. If you're keeping up with the in-game lore and the main storyline, I guess we could call it. So Thor is history. Yours truly was there. It was quite a good time. It was actually one of the way that the Titan was set up, facing the sun. It was gorgeous. Like that, it really was one of the best looking explosions that we've had so far. Let's go over here. So that's 5. So that Frutexa is 7.7 million credits. That is quite a payout. Yeah, see, I really like these. So these are, see, they kind of look like trees, and if you get real close, like they're kind of like, look like they're made out of a sponge. Like you could break part of it off and use it to clean your kitchen. I'm in need of a thumbnail. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but we'll give it a try. No. Let's turn him around. Whoa. Whoops. Camera problems. And yeah, that might work. Want it to be bright. Want you guys to be able to see what we're doing. There we go. Wanted him to take out his... There we go. I didn't realize my face mask was so dark. And this, my friends, is how Elite Dangerous YouTube thumbnails are made. Actually, let's go over here and let's pretend that we're scanning something. Would that work? Nope. How about this? Ah. A little bit closer. Closer. Get closer. Scan in there. I don't know if that's going to work. Don't be surprised if I do that again. What are we up to? All right, so we did our first fungoida, and we need to go 300 meters. So let's find this 300-meter spot here. So we shouldn't have to go far. I've started to see a bunch of these down here as we get further into the canyon. It'd be really cool if we were finding bacteria down here as well. That'd be 6 out of 7. Come on. Where's the fungus? Come on, show me the fungus. This is very relaxing. I enjoy this. Just kind of flying through the canyons, exploring. It's not really a secret or anything, but it's a pro tip. Keep your landing gear down. So if you're flying low like this and you're doing biology and you're looking for stuff, keep your landing gear down. That way it'll keep you from boosting. Plus, if you find something, you don't have to wait on your landing gear to go down. You just plop your ship down and scan it and you're done. Feels like there was a lighting shift in this canyon for some reason. Oh, come on. I thought there was a bunch of these things. I thought that's what I saw. It's because I said something. The game's listening to me. It's like, oh, you want to see fungus? Well, guess what you're not going to get? I'm going to make all the fungus in the galaxy just vanish. There we go. Hey, this actually looks like it might be a better location to do my thumbnail. Let's check it out. Alright, let's go up here. Oh, yeah, this is going to be a much better location. Get our gun. If you were around for the alpha of Odyssey, I don't know, kind of feels insulting to call it that because Odyssey was released in an alpha state. Anyway, if you were around for that, oh, that's kind of cool, then you might remember that there was a mini game. It was a mini game. It was where you had to get the circles right in order to scan the biology, and it was awful. It was really awful, and it was universally hated by the community, and thankfully Frontier listened to us and got rid of it. But you could probably find some videos out there. I didn't take any videos of it when it came out, but you could probably find some out there. But basically what it was is when you activated your scanner, you had to play a mini game to make sure that the circles lined up properly, and it was a pain. It really was. It's like, man, why does everything in this game have to be difficult? All right, we don't have to go far. Let's start right here. Come on, that looks like perfectly good terrain. What is this? Oh, messed up. That's perfectly good terrain. There we go. I can see it. Okay, so this fungoida is going to net us a cool 2.68 million credits. Peach. So we've got 2 things left to scan: bacterium and osseous. Now, I don't know. Let's go up here. Let's get out of the, try to get out of the canyon a little bit. I don't know if we're going to find osseous out here. We'll have to see. We might get lucky. I would expect us to be able to find bacteria out this way. Yeah, there's the bacteria. Stop. And remember, it always helps to lower your landing gear before you try to land on the ground. Now, that's pretty. And this one's, it's bacteria. It's only 1 million. I'm a completionist when it comes to a lot of this stuff. I will give up though. So like, if I'm like feeling good and I've made a lot of money on a planet, I will leave the bacteria behind, especially if it's 1 million credits, because it's just really, sometimes it's not worth the effort. Oh, that's a nice valley. So this bacteria is 500 meters for our biological diversity sample. There we go. And let's see, what else? What else could we talk about? We got our Type 8. So the Type 8 is in early release, early access. The Python is released to the masses. Been seeing some good stuff with that. A lot of good builds and people using it for cool stuff already. I was surprised at the number of Type 8s that were in inside the Maelstrom when we attacked Thor. They seem to be very popular when it comes to rescuing people. I think Metacore had posted something on Twitter that they had like certified them for use as rescue vehicles. Man, I know I've gone more than 500. Come on, give me a break. Did something... Wait a minute. Did I not get... Maybe I missed something here. I'm going to go back to the video in a minute. I don't think I actually scanned it. Did I not do it right? Holy crap, I actually sat down and I don't even remember what just happened. Did I just... Oh. Okay, there we go. I thought I had scanned it. But I noticed that my that Elite Observatory was not giving me an updated position. It's like, I know I've gone 500 meters. There's no way. There's no way that that's not 500 meters. I've crossed across an entire freaking crater. It'd be nice to get up here and find Osseous waiting on me. I doubt that'll happen, but an explorer can dream. Ah, here we go. Come on. There we go. Cool. That's a nice view. Kind of looks like it's going to, like, open up and eat you. I remember the first time I saw one of those dust devils. I was like, what is that? Because Horizons didn't have anything like that. But the new atmospheric worlds have those little, like, puffy clouds of dust. So it was a surprise. Let's take a little bit of a trip. And we have one more thing to scan. That is Osseous. It is Osseous Fractus. And We're not going to spend a lot of time cruising around for it, because if we don't find it fairly quickly, we will go back up into orbit. Oh, wow. This is pretty impressive. It's kind of an impressive planet. Gives you a nice cinematic shot there. Yeah, that is a nice planet. I'm worried, though, because it's kind of smooth through here. And Osseous, typically, depending on the brand or the classification, it may not spawn in this area. We need to find something a little more jagged. Let's go down here and see what we can find. Because if I can get lucky, you know, we'll go with it, but I doubt it. Lots of rocks. All right, let's go back up. So when it comes to your detailed surface scanner, you have to go about 40 kilometers above the surface, and then you'll be able to go into the probe launcher, and I'll be able to change my filters. Take a look and see if there's any locations nearby. I'm going to be really mad if it shows up where I'm at, because there's no way that we're going to find that stuff just kind of flying around like that. Seriously, it's not everywhere. That is a lie. It's not everywhere. This is the frustrating part about this sometimes. Let's go over here. This looks like a better candidate. What kind of surface is that? Well, actually it doesn't look much better. Oh, what's that? Man. We'll give it a try. Maybe it'll be nice to me and spawn what I need. We only need one more thing, and it's not too bad. It's worth actually looking for. It's 4 million. It's 4 million credits for the Osseous on this planet. Yeah, this is like this whole. It's like the whole surface of this planet is smooth. Okay, let's see what we can find. Unlike the Nightwish, which is built out of paper, I'm not too worried about slamming into the ground with this. Because this dolphin will take a pounding. So I see bacteria. Seeing plenty of cactus. It's possible, and this is one of the unfortunate things about just video games in general. It's possible that the Osseous is not spawning. Oh, wait, never mind. Here we go. Got it. There was some weird ground distortions, and it does happen sometimes. For me, it's been a rare occurrence, but when it does, it can affect the spawning of these POIs. But looks like we lucked out. Okay. So, let's, hey, these are cool. Haven't seen these in a while. So I had a small snafu with my OBS, but we've already done so much. I'm just gonna keep going. I'll do a cut and just kind of apologize. So my OBS completely cut out, and I didn't get to record the scanning of the fractal, but we've got 800 meters that we've got to go to find the next one. I'm going to go a little bit slower when I get to some of these like jagged areas here, so that I can just make sure that I don't fly over the thing before it gets a chance to render. And I know it's immersion breaking and you know, it's kind of out of character, but this is different. This exploration and chill is just kind of, hey, let's sit back and actually play the game. Especially, and even when it comes to like geology, if you're having trouble finding things, slow down. You know, get low on the ground and go slow, because it is possible to fly over POIs before they have a chance to render. Before the engine has a chance to actually render them. So here we go. Whoa. That was a little more harsh than I wanted. But yeah, sorry about the little cut there. That just technology is wonderful. But I'd already invested too much in this video, so we're going to keep with it. That's one of the things that doing content creation over time, you just like long time ago, I would not do that. I'd completely redo this video and just trash it, but I think it's been good so far. This has been a really good payout for this planet, so I want to stick with it. Oh, that's so freaking gorgeous. I love these canyons. I'm not sure that I want to go that way though. Let's stick to the mountainside. So we've got to go 800 meters to find the last Osseous. Kind of sounds like a mythical quest, like something you get from in the Elder Scrolls or something. I'm sending you to find the last Osseous. So I think we got this one right here. Let's see. It's not too bad if it isn't. Yeah, we did. Okay. All right, so we got it all. So that's 4 million. And so for this planet alone, we got 27.2 million credits. Now, I'm not going to go up to the Eden's Gate and cash it in because I've got a couple other things I want to take care of before I go back to the carrier. But the payout on this world alone is going to be 108 million credits at a minimum. We may get an additional bonus here and there, but it will be no less than 108 million credits for the approximately 30 minutes of work that I put in scanning these plants, I guess you could call them. So definitely, absolutely the best way to make money in this game, at least right now, for sure. So, and I think that's going to be it. Like I said, sorry for the little snafu, but it's just kind of life, and you didn't miss much. You missed a single scanning of the Osseous Fractus, but we got the payout, and it's all good. Hey, everybody, thanks for hanging out with me for this episode, and I hope to see you next time. I'm Commander Exorcist. Take care, fly safe, and I will see you guys out there. Good night, everybody.